Hey, what's up guys, it's me RNC Coasters here, otherwise known as Robbie, and today we're going to be doing my latest Thorpe Park trip that I didn't record, unfortunately, as it was my first time going to Thorpe Park, so I really wanted to enjoy it. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first part of this video is going to be the merch that I picked up, so we're going to start with that. Okay, so to start this video off, we're going to start with this Swarm t-shirt that I got. It says the Swarm on the front, it's got this nice army camo. It's got it on the back too, and even on the sleeves it has it there. It is very, very nice. And yeah, I actually really like this t-shirt. It didn't cost too much either, like £10, which is really good. So yeah, if you're down Thorpe Park, I 100% recommend picking up one of these. Okay, so the next item I got from Thorpe Park has to be this mug, cup freestyle, Coca-Cola freestyle. I don't know what to call it, but it has to be this. I'm not sure how much it is. I'm pretty sure it's the same as Alton Towers. And yeah, it's exactly the same as the Alton Towers one. You go to the Coke freestyle machines, you pick your drink, and then you get it. So there it has the Thorpe Park logo. It says Thorpe Park on it. And yeah, it's got the Thorpe Park colours. So I actually really like this one. It's not too detailed, but I like the simplicity. And it has the Thorpe Park skyline like on the cup. So yeah, it's nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is the pin badges. Okay, so we're going to start off with this tidal wave pin badge, and it's honestly one of my favourite pin badges that I have. I have quite a few now, but this is one of my favourites. It's such a nice design. Tidal wave, obviously. Yeah, I just really like this pin badge. Okay, next we have this Nemesis Inferno pin badge, and again, the design is really nice. It's not as good as the tidal wave one, but it is still really, really nice. I don't mind it, it's really nice. And yeah, let's show you the next one. Okay, so the next pin badge that I have is the Vortex pin badge. This was one of my favourite flat rides at the park. We're going to get more into the rides later, but yeah, we're going to do this Vortex one. It is so nice. Okay, so to finish off the Thorpe Park merch that I got, we're going to finish with the resins, and I got a couple of resins. Not too many, but like enough for my collection, so I'll show you guys. Well, the first resin that we got is this Stealth resin. It is so nice. It's quite big as well, so I really like it. It's got the Stealth main part of Stealth, and it also has the Stealth train going through the tire. Next is the Nemesis Inferno resin. It's got the main Nemesis Inferno loop with the Nemesis Inferno train on top. Again, this is such a nice resin. I'm so glad I picked it up. Then finally we have Soars the Rides resin. It has a snow globe on it, which I'm going to show you right now. There you go. So yeah, it has a snow globe on it. It's really nice. And yeah, that's it for the resins. So okay, so that's it with the resins. Now let's move on to the favorite rides from me in the park. Okay, so yeah, as you can see on the screen right now, you can see that we did 21 rides, which is crazy. We did basically all the big rides and some of the flat rides twice, which is quite good actually. Considering it was my first time going to Thorpe, I didn't know the park layout or anything, and that's what I got. I'm really made up with that. Okay, so right now we're going to do some ride rankings. So starting from my least favourite at Thorpe on the roller coasters, and then I'll do the flat rides. Okay, so my least favourite ride would have to be the Walking Dead the ride. I really like the theming and the ride layout. The loss of live actors in there because of COVID, so obviously they couldn't really put live actors for safety, but I think that really lowered the, not expectations, but lowered the standards of the ride for me. So yeah, that's why it's at the bottom of my list. Okay, so my second least favourite would have to be Nemesis Inferno. I don't know, I really enjoyed the ride. It was really fun. I didn't find it as intense as Nemesis in Alton Towers, and I think that kind of was like, don't get me wrong, the ride was amazing, the theming was amazing. I just feel like Nemesis at Alton Towers is better. I can finally say that because I've been to Thorpe Park this year. Finally. Yeah, other than it not being intense though, it was a really good ride, and I cannot wait to get back on it when I go to Thorpe Park again. Okay, so the last, I'd say, least favourite would have to be Colossus. And the reason I'm saying that, not because it's a bad ride, as I say, every ride in Thorpe Park is amazing. I would have to say it's bad because of how rough it is. The roughness of that ride was crazy, and don't get me wrong though, the ride was absolutely amazing. The loops, literally everything about the ride was so good. It's just the roughness of it was not the best. Yeah, so that's the only reason I didn't enjoy it. Other than that, it was perfect. We got a front and very back row seat, so I could experience both. But yeah, the roughness on the front was not as bad as the back, I'll give it that. It was a real headbanger, like going left to right on the seats, but it was very comfortable, and yeah, I will 100% ride it again. Okay, so now we're going up to the favourites, and my number 3 on my favourite list would have to be Swarm the Ride. Wow, this ride was very, very fun. It's the only steel-winged inverted coaster in the UK, and wow, it is so fun. The first drop is the most intense part of the ride. Other than that, it's quite chill. It's like a Galactica at Alton Towers. It's very chill, and it's not too quick. I really enjoyed it. It was honestly, like, that's why it's one of my favorites there. So yeah, this ride was absolutely amazing. We all enjoyed it. Every single one of us that went on it. It was so good. But that leaves 2 rides left, and you know what they are? Soar and Stealth. So let's see where they rank in my list. So at number 2 has to be Soar the Ride. The Gerstlauer, the almighty Gerstlauer. That vertical lift hill, you know, we all love vertical lift hills. As I've said on other videos, if you want to go watch my other videos, check out my channel. I hope you enjoy the content here. So yeah, Soar the Ride is definitely amazing. It's definitely a must ride in the UK, 100%. I have actually got a video of me on Soar the Ride. It's a short on my channel right now, so you can go watch it. It's actually my most viewed video, which I'm so grateful for. Yeah, it hit 1,000 views, which is absolutely crazy to me. I just want to say as well, guys, before we move on to number 1, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, leaving likes and commenting. You guys mean the absolute world to me. And I've only just started, and we're already on nearly 4,000 views, which is absolutely amazing. So again, I just want to say thank you so much. And while we're talking about good things, if you see a button down below and it says subscribe and it's red, make sure you click it and that'll turn white, and yes, you will be subscribed to my channel, and that would mean the absolute world to me. Also, while you're down there, you might as well leave a quick like. So yeah, let's do it. Number 1 has to be Stealth. This ride is insane. I can't believe how quick it is. It's the fastest coaster I've ever been on, ever, and it's the tallest as well that I've been on. So I wouldn't say nervous, I was just like, the days up to it, I was like, am I really going on this? Like, I was shocked in a way that I was going on a ride this high and fast. And then when I sat down on it, I was just ready. Arms up in the air, and I just went. It was so good. Yeah, I can't describe how good it was to be on Stealth. And the person who was on my last vlog with pink hair, you know her, yeah? She passes out on Oblivion every time. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the height or the speed, but she passes out on it every time. She didn't pass out on Stealth, which makes no sense to me, and I don't know why. So yeah, we need to work that one out. Okay, so yeah, that's my list. That's where I rank the roller coasters. Now let's move on to flat rides. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the flat rides, and we went on 4 flat rides, and I'd have to say my least favourite is Zodiac. I don't know what it is, because I love the Enterprise at Alton Towers, and it's pretty much the same thing, but I just don't know what it is about Zodiac. It was just not my favourite. I believe there are better flat rides at Thorpe. Okay, so number 3 is Detonator, the drop tower at Thorpe Park. It was really, really fun, and the music on it was really good, and the way that they timed up the drop to the are you ready for the drop sequence? I'll play it right now.
Are you ready for the drop? 5. Are you ready for the drop? 4. Are you ready for the 3, 2, 1. Mic drop.
So yeah, that was absolutely amazing, and it was such a good experience. But I believe this next ride is so much better. and that ride is Rush. Wow, this ride is crazy. Again, it's on my channel as a short, so you can go check that out if you want to. But yeah, Rush was absolutely amazing. That was the first ride we did of the day, and wow, what a good way to start the day. Going like in the swing motion, and it goes like 90 degrees, which is crazy. So if you want a really good flat ride, go on Rush. Like, it's so good. I can't even describe it because of how like good it was and the feelings that it gave me. Like, I don't get that feeling like my belly is dropped anymore on rides, but on Rush it did happen, and that it's so weird how it happens on the rides that you don't expect it on. Okay, and finally the last flat ride that we did was Vortex. Now this ride is an airtime machine, especially when you go to the peak. And yeah, if you are at the peak, wow, the airtime that you get on this ride is crazy. It's so good. So yeah, the airtime that you get is so good, and honestly, it doesn't matter where you sit in this ride. You get airtime no matter where you sit. It's I don't know how to describe a good ride. Like, how it makes you feel, it's amazing. Like, I definitely think Thorpe Park flat ride collection is so much better than Alton Towers. Alton Towers don't really have flat rides anymore. Okay, so we now have the Retro Squad, but before that they didn't really have flat rides, and the ones that were there have been removed. So I mean, like 2020 we had like, okay, yeah, so we had like 2 for the thrilling ones, like Enterprise and the Blade, but other than that there was nothing. Now we've got loads of flat rides that are amazing, but as I say, Thorpe Park's flat ride selection is better than Alton Towers. So Alton Towers, you need to step up your flat ride game. Okay guys, so that is it for the video. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Before I go, we have a vlog from Alton Towers coming out in 11 days from when I'm filming this right now. So the 12th of September I am heading there to experience Oktoberfest, and I will bring you guys along 100% this time, not like the Thorpe Park one, but this time you will be coming along with me. We've got some new people coming to the channel, and yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.